But what we're going to be doing is live streaming the experience.
Hashtag Aira Ball.
This is available to the public. Anybody can log in. I've already spoken to a few people that said that they're going to showcase this at their Super Bowl party. We are sending a blind person wearing the Aira glasses to the Super Bowl to experience the game. Anybody can log in.
Welcome to Blind Abilities. I'm Jeff Thompson.
And I'm Pete Lane. Our guest today is Greg Stilson. Greg is the Director of Product Management with Aira. Good morning, Greg, and welcome back to Blind Abilities.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on again.
Our pleasure.
Well, thank you, Greg, for taking the time to come on to Blind Abilities. And there's a big event happening here in Minneapolis. Can you explain what's going on?
Yes. So at Aira, we're doing something called the Aira Experience. And one of the challenging things is for people who aren't able to actually put on the Aira glasses and do a demonstration, we want to be able to give people sort of an understanding of what it feels like to use Aira and use the service and work with our agents. And in this case, what we're looking to be able to do is go to a traditionally difficult venue for a blind person to navigate. So the Super Bowl is massive and it's also really loud and crowded and obviously a place I've never been to. And so we are sending a blind person wearing the Aira glasses to the Super Bowl to experience the game, but also to experience a lot of the pre-game festivities, to navigate in the stadium, go shopping for souvenirs, all that kind of stuff. And myself, being a blind individual, was selected to be the one to to go to the Super Bowl, which is pretty crazy even to say out loud.
Yeah, tough duty, right?
You got to work on the weekend?
I know, right? It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. I don't know.
There you go.
But what we're going to be doing is live streaming the experience. So what you're going to hear is a live stream starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, going to 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, or if we get into some crazy overtime game, longer. What you're going to hear is a live stream of my interaction with my agent, Patrick, who will be guiding and describing and basically augmenting the traditional Super Bowl experience, but really assisting me to navigate independently. So it's really going to just be myself with the Aira glasses and my white cane navigating the Super Bowl independently. In addition, what Patrick's going to do is he'll be working with me when I'm doing what we're calling tasks, which are things like, finding the restroom or finding the concession stands or helping me shop for souvenirs, navigating the crowds, all that kind of stuff. Even as something as simple as finding my seat. And then in addition, once the game starts, Patrick will be actually narrating the play-by-play of the game. But in addition, you may say we already have commentators and things like that on TV. Remember that the TV broadcast is designed for a visual participant. The average viewer is able to see. And so there's a lot of things that are non-visual that get sort of overlooked. And so you think about the stadium atmosphere, when a penalty is called, what the coach's reactions look like, any activity on the sidelines, all that stuff is sort of not spoken by the commentator. So Patrick, in our typical awesome agent fashion, will be describing not only the game, but he'll be describing everything. This live stream that's going to be going on, you'll be able to tune in via a number of different methods, whether you want to tune in via the telephone. So we actually have a phone number that you can call in with a passcode and just listen on the telephone. Otherwise, you can tune into our Facebook live stream, or we also have a YouTube stream that will be going on as well. So this will be audio only. The NFL gets really angry if you broadcast video alongside of that. So it's audio only and really is just meant to be an experience so that you can get an understanding of what it feels like to put the glasses on, why Aira is such an incredible game changer. If you would have asked me last year, Greg, would you ever consider going to the Super Bowl by yourself? I would have said, yeah, because it's the Super Bowl, but I would much rather have somebody with me to help locate things and identify things. And when you think about this, Aira is sort of your eyes in your pocket kind of thing. And so that's really what I'm looking forward to, is really getting the full Super Bowl experience from before the game till after the game while being able to enjoy it myself.
So, Greg, is this available only to Aira users?
Absolutely not. This is available to the public. We do have a limit of, I think it's something like 3,000 listeners at one time. If we hit that, I think we'll all be really happy. Anybody can log in. I've already spoken to a few people that said that they're going to showcase this at their Super Bowl party. And this is something that I've heard from a number of sighted people as well. It sounds like such a cool tool that a blind person can have in the toolbox, but getting a full understanding of what the blind person experiences, because the blind person has their headphones or their, something and listening to the Aira agent. It's a really great way for not only the blind users or potential users of Aira, but their sighted family and friends as well, to get a sense of what this game-changing technology really is.
So we'll put the links in the show notes here and the phone number, and there's a website you can go to, and that's go.aira.io/Super Bowl.
Correct. Yep, exactly. There's a whole explanation of what it is, what I'm going to be doing there, the 3 different methods to listen.
And this will begin at 6 p.m. on Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and run through 10:30 p.m. Eastern.
Correct.
I'm going to send you a little ice scraper for your smart glasses there for the -6 degrees, the coldest Super Bowl on record it might be.
Yeah, but you know what, Jeff? I used to make fun of the Minnesota Vikings. I'm a Packer fan, so I used to make fun of the Vikings all the time for playing inside. This is one of those situations where I'm glad they play inside.
We'll be in the bowl. It'll be 72 degrees in the bowl.
That's right.
I really want to thank you for doing this podcast, because I got out of doing the polar plunge to be here.
You know what, Jeff? Whatever I can do to save your internal temperature, my friend. I live in Wisconsin, and I can tell you, and I have no regrets about it, I've never done it, and it's definitely not on my bucket list.
I did the polar plunge here in Florida, by the way, on January 1st.
What was the temperature of the water there, Pete?
60, 62 maybe.
That is bath water.
There was no ice in it.
That's our temperature in July.
That's right. I get no sympathy here.
Well, Greg, this is going to be a great experience for everybody to get a taste of what it would be like to put on the glasses, go to an event as big as the Super Bowl. Check out on the website, and that's go.aira.io/Super Bowl. Tune in the way you can, and you'll play music during the restroom breaks, right?
Yeah, I'm going to put myself on the privacy mode that our glasses allow, so you won't be able to experience that beforehand
to be sure it works, right?
It's right.
All right, thank you very much for coming on, and we'll all tune in and listen to your experience at the Super Bowl.
And that will be on Sunday, February 4th, 6 p.m. Eastern until 10:30 p.m. Eastern. I will definitely be tuning in. Greg Stilson, Director of Product Management for Aira. Thanks so much for coming on with us, Greg. Look forward to hearing you on Sunday.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Thank you. Be sure to check out the website at go.aira.io/Super Bowl. That's go.aira/Super Bowl. And remember, #AiraBowl.